name is Pirates Metaverse, and we're live with Baldur's Gate 3. Once again, oh look at that, I didn't turn my light on. I knew I had everything there. I've been sitting here for 5 friggin' minutes. I didn't turn my dang light on. Alright, there we go. Light. Let's give Roach a shout out. Please. So we can get my man's a shout out. There we go. Thanks for the lurk. Give the man's a shout out. Continue the button. I got one hand in the popcorn bucket. I'm just hungry, man. I'm not hungry. I'm just eating compulsively. It's late. I got coffee. I got popcorn. It's got ketchup on it. Ketchup flavor. Ooh, eating in the inside of a nautiloid. Good mix. This afternoon, we got done with our man's nobody. We just got we freed the night song. I knew we did everything else in this place.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We're going down. We gotta fight Thorm.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
I'm glad you asked. Yeah.
It's excited by something down here.
Excited by it. No more rejuvenating my asthma. How dare? I'm just trying to eat popcorn real normal like. You know you love a full heal followed by an autosave.
Background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar. We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. For I dare. Oh, they got the triplets. And Raven Guard, of course.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Thank you, J.K. Simmons.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh.
Good salute.
How it crawls with failure.
I believe
like
she's a
flies
changeling.
on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran.
Did not run. I made it.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
I was like, why did you just randomly stop? Yes.
The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
Not so undying anymore.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
Murder march.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
Goodbye.
The Edict of Bane.
So he's Bane. Ball up there. There is the Elder Brain. Massive in size and quantifiable in terror. Man, where's the crown?
The Testament of Merkel!
Testament, Lash, and Edict.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in
Looks like you had it coming.
existence. enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
You cannot do this.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
We will find another way.
I do trust you. More than myself, right now.
If you explode.
Perhaps even more than Mystra. I have no desire to end your life, you know that.
Good camera angle?
To end it? To struggle on? It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the absolute.
He's
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
That's where all the parasites are, not in the brine pool. Blech.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk.
So normally,
You're supposed to be the
Elderbrain's
fearsome
to
general
bathe
come
in,
to
like,
conquer
this
the
liquid,
city.
the brine pool.
And I am the hero who will save it.
The whole thing teleported to.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
From head to toe. Explore all sections of the mine. Okay, well that explains that. Cool. Yes. He had the radiating debuff.
As predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light?
I mean, I'd like to see you try to make this
You
death.
could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I'm here to snuff
Finer
out this entire
champions
evil
than
plot.
you have tried and failed.
I mean, that's a.
But perhaps they
Interesting.
lacked the fear that
Scale
drives
you.
you. Your freedom hanging in the balance.
You assume we're scared of this.
Let
I'm
us
not.
speak
It's intriguing.
plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me.
Sounds like
My
you didn't have a
daughter's
diamond.
life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would
Only your
condemn
third try?
all of Faerun to death.
You know that
are
includes
all
your
that
dog.
stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you
Sounds so
as
calm
my
and
servant.
foreboding. You planning
Yes.
on betraying your allies?
Join the
I'm not
army of the
surprised.
dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Again, I'm not surprised.
Ketheric will keep getting back up.
What cage? Oh, she's back over there. They got mind flayer buddies too. Well, you already know. We got to do Step of the Wind. Brainlings. Out you pop.
Smell blood.
Boom. Alright, I don't have a bonus action anymore, so... It's a bone.
Moving.
Nasty. Right? Okay. Dreadful aspect.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Ah, gotcha. Oh my god, 38 damage. Ouchie, ouch. Dreadful aspect, nowhere here. Alright, Gale. Time to pop out the big spells. Maybe not this one just yet. I don't actually have a whole 5 spell. Actually, I would love to see a fireball up close and personal. She said first bird.
Back in your cage.
Concentration yet. Intellect devours are gonna dash. Okay. Coming back to life when I'm here. Just do this. Oh, right, he's still doing that stuff. Mind Flayer Domination. I'm stunned.
Shall be done.
Moonbeam and a smite. Wake up, baby.
Understood.
Alright, what's this? Bonus action, Vow of Enmity. That's mine. I can do that as a reaction. Is she concentrating on anything? She is. Oh, but it breaks the concentration on spell. Gotcha. Whoopsie. Alright. You know what would break your concentration real easy? Yeah, baby. Crit. Bop, bop, you're dead.
Can't slow down.
Fuck yes.
Oh, you betcha. To mess up his day. 15%? He got 22 and they got 20. I didn't get killed, so I can do this again. I don't know why he's got such a high hit rate. Just like, wait! He should have multi-attack, yeah. I don't plan on attacking the tower, thanks. Abjure your enemy, I've done that. No, I haven't. That's a save. I did Vow of Enmity. Oh, she got knocked out, didn't she? No, she got stunned out of proned out of reaction. Gross. Well, I can do just fine. Nice. You're boned, buddy. He's not boned. There we go. Phase 2. Well, phase 3.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Okay, there's Emnus. And you're like, what, he's just gonna die?
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Yeah, blind devotion to this guy. I haven't ended it yet. Oh, spooky voice. In case the subtitles don't tell you, you are Myrtle. Me hope that the other two will also have some avatar forms.
Have slain my chosen, but it is no matter, for I am death, and I
Fantastic way to show off. It's like in pieces.
am a beginning.
Scythe. You already know how much we like scythes. It's got wings too. They look slightly angelic, but also not biological. It's what a design.
Silken tresses.
What a design.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Apostle of Merkel. That was a lot of damage in one hit. Good job. And hit with holy fire. So takes radiant damage. Merkel's presence says exudes and bone chills all nearby creatures, and then we got a ray of frost going on. I any higher? I think he might be resistant or weak to. No weakness or resistance. Consume the faithful. Possibly can use a reaction to consume the sacrificial necromite and gain Reaper's ward. Fine magic cannot. Okay, because he's a paladin. So. Soul brand. We've had enough of that. All right. He's like. Is he immune to stun? Stun. Poison.
Maybe I should. This is good.
Stop missing. I have a 70% chance to hit.
Heating up.
I don't think I can bleed him.
Say bye-bye.
Saved against it. Alright, fair enough.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
We can still hear him. Nice, good saving throw. Time to pop the big boy spells. I just wasted the big boy spell. That's cool. Nice. Oh, he hits like a moonbeam, and she finished him off. There's a lot of cool effects that I'm never going to deal with because I am playing on the easiest difficulty, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'm way more here for the story than anything else. He's back!
Impossible. Death cannot take
All
me.
messed up.
I am its master.
I mean, he stated you were dead already, so I don't know why
My
you
lord, hear me.
kind of slapped your lord around. You're not coming back.
Nothing.
Is it being
I
forsaken
am
if
forsaken.
we just slapped him so hard he left?
You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
She's alive, buddy. Goodbye. Does he get to decompose? Really? Good lord.
The rats! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
I think you might want to calm down a little bit, really. Come on. Let's relax. You can get out of the Scourge mode.
No. Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
Love that this icon is almost the same as the lunar icon.
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
I will loot him, and then we can leave.
The chosen of Mirth.
Our fiery friend.
This time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Oh man, yeah, I need that, don't I? Get Gortash's and Orn's. I'm not sure I want to give that to Minthara.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Wait, give it to me.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. And these stones control the crown.
How are you able to
A
leave
temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods.
Yeah, Gale knows
It is a
something about
crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Dominating
Netherese.
it?
These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Where'd they get those?
One of them I
We're
know,
enemies.
Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A
God of
worshipper
tyranny. I thought
of
it was murder.
Bane, the god of tyranny.
I ate the one yesterday.
The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is
Oh,
most
Baal's
likely
the god
she
of murder,
follows
my bad.
Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead.
Chosen of the
three.
Dead Three. Again, hooray. Chosen of the Dead Three.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not
Big
imagine
things.
what they might achieve.
Okay, what do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword.
We've heard that before.
And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Soulstone to Pyrus. Stop it. Nice.
What's in here?
Immune to difficult terrain. Haha, what you gonna do? Cry about it? Papa, I love you from is. Ooh. Ketheric's Warhammer is a Warhammer. That's a one-handed versatile weapon. Ketheric's shield is a shield. Reaper's Embrace is heavy armor.
Ready for this?
Reckless. Not missed. Let's do it again. 1% chance, baby.
For the ages.
I am quite tired of you, sir. Get killed. Bah, bah, bah.
One day I'll catch a break. Better not be cursed.
I want to go to the surface, thanks. It's my elbow.
I've been thinking you saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The
Part of it.
tadpole, the Absolute. How?
Servant of Bane, Ketheric, Servant Merkel. Who knows the powers against us? We know him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him.
Look what he did to you.
Gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He
Yep.
has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Do not go on a rampage, please. We'll do it together.
Can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I'm gonna agree with you. Gotta talk to Gale.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long.
He's gotta
I've
bring
just
you
had
an
a
idea.
lit torch thrust into my hands.
You're in a good mood.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The crown!
Care to explain?
The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more.
How does it connect to your orb? Yeah, back up a little.
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries.
We're going to Baldur's Gate. How quaint.
I need to go there and learn all I can.
All right, sure. Sounds like an accident.
The only kind I have. Their collection of rare tomes is
modest, of course.
unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Good. Excellent. Oh, we're at camp. Are we at camp?
I traveled with a drow of Menzoberranzan once. Viconia de Vir. Do you know of her?
An exile from Lolth, much like myself.
There's no love for her in the Underdark. Yeah, what a surprise.
Ah, there is little love for her on the surface anymore.
Rip, what'd you do?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place.
Great.
An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain.
That's three very
Reminds me of
odd
old
origins.
times.
Colonies?
More than anyone should. But I never dreamed I'd see the Dead Three working in consort with Illithids. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Sure. I'll be glad to have you
to
at my
be
side.
there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my
But
blades.
She's also a druid, so we
But
get
you
two
convinced me
druids?
otherwise. We ventured into darkness together.
Interesting.
Now we've come out the other side.
You think she could have been a ranger?
I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed.
Maybe she multi-class?
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at
How
camp.
does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
Better?
With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing.
Ah, yes, Worm's Crossing.
Denthelan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper.
Yeah, about that.
Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
I'm gonna have her level up, but the High Harper. Horns, Netherstone, Mole. Oh, in the city, yikes. so you got the Council of Night Song. Gortash was Karlach's former boss, someone she trusted. He betrayed her, consigning her to a life in the Hells. Revenge. Zara's asset turned out to be Azor herself. In return for our help, she promised to release Will from his pack, but only after 6 months. Raven Guard was infected with an illithid, yay! Just me. New contacts. Wizard Day. Gale wants to learn more about the Netherese Crown, of course. And that'll be it. No Pale Elf quest. Okay, Vindara, you wanna talk? Interesting that you choose to sit on the throne, isn't it?
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Classic. Dead man long before we arrived, serving a Merkel.
Indeed. And now we know that he was not acting alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well.
So she's got beef with Warren.
Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
Of all the people, of all those, of the three you could have picked, huh? An old flame.
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me.
Vengeance.
She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
Iblis. Tell me about her.
She is fierce, vicious, and cruel. In those respects, we are alike. But she is dangerously unpredictable. If there is a way to turn this design towards slaughter, rather than control, she will take it.
Classic.
She's
the murder one.
Who brought me to Moonrise, and into the presence of her so-called god. The Absolute. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear.
And then the memories are overridden, okay.
I will find her. I will murder her.
It's an oath of vengeance.
And I will smile.
We'll be the heroes,
Let them
saviors.
think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well.
I'm not going to be a ruler.
We will walk it together. But Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to seize something much greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other Chosen and claim their Netherstones, we can take control.
No.
The power
What would we do with
of
that
the
power?
enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
I don't want to. Shaped by violence, I prefer
There
to
is
find another way.
violence in your future, regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory.
I'm not interested.
You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound,
like I
then,
thought Thar would
to
be.
travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one
sounds
thing about you
good.
that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. Why come
Yeah?
to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
anyway wouldn't have helped with the Cult are a threat to the world. I aim
Drought,
to eradicate.
famine, and warfare are threats to the world as well. Do you intend to eradicate them?
I could
The cult
want to
are
try
a threat
that.
to you. That is what matters. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Oh, lots of XP there. We've spoken to Karlach, we've spoken to Gale. Art. How's this guy doing?
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal.
Yeah?
It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
What about the Flaming Fist?
They
Here? What
are
do you think of them?
different to what Duke Elton envisioned. And I can't comment on Duke Ravengard himself, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. And that tells me all I need
He's
about him as a leader.
a Flaming Fist from
I hope you
years
can save
and
Duke
years ago.
Ravengard for the good of Baldur's Gate.
What about you?
When this land fell to the curse, I should have gone with it. Thaniel is the only reason I survived. It's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken.
Okay. Will you be okay?
You don't
once
have
we
to worry
leave?
about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Good for you, sir.
My mom lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Well, don't let them do that then, huh? Okay, no. Tali, Isabel, you're alive.
Aelin! Isabel!
I was gonna say the rest of the armor's gonna go too, right?
My
Or
love,
just the wings.
you were dead. I saw your body. I'm here,
I always thought the dialogue just wasn't going.
and so are you. And my father...
Save them both.
He can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
It looks like cracks on her
But
skin,
somehow
but her
it was
eyelid
all a
looks like
nightmare
paint.
Dawn would undo.
The gold, I mean.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said
Pardon me?
you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me.
How touching that statement.
Are you all right? I will be. And you?
She's broken in
this
pieces,
moment, I want for nothing.
but look at a kiss. Oh boy. Love that they changed the angle for that, by the way. Truly in love.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Don't know my name, do you?
But we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
The accent don't change it.
Peace at last, now that he's dead.
I doubt he will.
I have more to thank you
He's
for
going
than
somewhere
I
bad,
knew,
you understand.
and we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Yeah, sure. You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's
She's like,
bodies
I'm
and
banging.
words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
I'm glad that's still the case.
Never say the paladin is a prude. Oh, Ulthred's dead.
No traps, please.
The stone says it is one floor down to the left.
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
You are welcome.
We talked to Barkus. You got anything to say?
The stoneworkers.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Fighting an overbrain. Taking a little holiday.
sounds-
Mindful are calling you downstairs.
Slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbrin.
What about him?
You'll what?
Whoops.
Tie me to a windmill? Enslave me in the Underdark?
I hit the wrong button.
Smack me upside the head? I assure you, circumstance has beaten you to it. Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city.
Dreadful
They
how?
have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
How can you be
Because
sure?
they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety.
Okay.
That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
Is this just because Wulbrin rejected you?
I'll not deny he wounded me. I cared for Wulbrin. Care for him, really. But he's... well, he's acting like a true idiot. It isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But I won't let him hurt anyone. Or himself.
That's fair. Leave it to me, Barkus.
Knowing when to ask for help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. You helped me in this god's awful quagmire. When we're back in the city, I'll be fully in my element once more.
Okay.
Saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
We'll try.
The stone says it is one floor.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
Here's hoping.
The
Talk to
stoneworkers.
Nichols.
Feel that calm. The stone's free at last.
An entire curse just got lifted.
Don't mind if I do.
Someone broke the...
Go home, Barkus.
There's Wulbrin.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth.
What do you
and for
want,
being,
dude? The butt kissing is so
quite
heavy.
frankly, rude in Last Light.
Apology
I wasn't
accepted?
sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand Gnomes are going to save the city.
And you can
You
be
can
a
be part
part
of
of it. I'm gonna need more to go on. I'm pretty good at the persuasion thing. Anything above an E is what I needed. Not sure he wants to. Roll again. That's good. We got an 18.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand Gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving.
Okay, so what's going on?
Find me in this city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Yeah, we've heard that before, haven't we? This is a side quest though, buddy, so that indicates that no, you are not the only one. I think that's everybody.
To do the rounds again.
There's no point. Everyone's wrecked. Leave them be.
I think we want to go to our camp. No, we want to go that way.
He says, "Pah."
Go to Baldur's Gate. Through the Worm Road. We're not supposed to have some Shadow Curse crap left, okay?
Mom waiting for you.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
No one's stopped me yet.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did
Journal
well
ended
to
together,
defeat
like.
Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall.
I've never seen.
There
Yeah,
are
blah,
many
blah,
more
blah.
battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won.
I mean, we're on
We'll
casual
need
mode.
allies.
I don't want to send others
And
to
if
their
they
deaths.
died, would their deaths not count? But they need not die, for they would have you. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jahira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too.
We also have the grove.
Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be
Even
anyone
if
left?
the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight.
Well, we have
Baldur's
our
Gate
gift
may
Yankee
not
friends
know
that
it
wanna
yet.
help us out, I think.
But its fate is bound to ours. Seek
the
on
way he
its
listens.
streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together,
Only in Baldur's Gate.
we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
Feels like forever.
I don't think you can speak to Damon, but... Well, not know about anything there. He's not there anymore. Okay. Then we go... this way. This place still looks super shadow cursed. Oh, that's the wrong way. That remains infected with the dead, doesn't it? Yikes, Daddy. Maybe don't get killed on the way there. How that sound? We got all of Thorm's kids too, eh? We're so good at this game. Why are you guys walking? Would it kill you to move a bit faster? Why am I encumbered? What's in my inventory that's encumbering me? Good lord. A bit faster now, huh? I think we want to go over here. There we are. Oh, I closed it. Oh, yeah, it tastes like black coffee, alright. Good lord. Oh, there's Kith there. Okay, wait, ah, balls.
Warwargas failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
You don't have to. Churai.
No choice but to keep going. No time for mercy.
Ready to parry. Oh, I wish you could, buddy. Didn't get stunned. This is fine.
Creator. Destroyer. On the double.
Bob. Hey.
My victims await.
I don't know why you feel the need to call them victims, but sure. Game drunk? I know she can move that far, no? Give me a little pop-up. Don't do that again. Yeah, okay. Temp hits. Yeah, okay. Forgot you're KO. Well, not KO, but on the ground. Proned. That counts as a spell?
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Form of dread.
Cry about it.
It says every time she attacks an enemy, that foe can become frightened for a turn. Karlak got another crit, so I don't think I have to worry too much about that.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, good parry there, buddy. Oh, that's a shame. Just rally out of here.
Danse macabre.
I thirst for combat.
No kidding. You are bloodthirsty. Ah! Many target. Wow. Smooth. That's empty. Did she slip?
My turn.
Maybe stop rallying the one that keeps getting knocked out, friend. Close. Miss, but I get a higher chance of hit.
Survival is all that
Soldier
matters.
road, buddy.
Psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for squad.
Nice.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful.
Survive long
No
enough, we'll
rest
be
for
back
the
after.
wicked, huh?
It's a date. Got food. I'll take that, no problem. The Githyanki have blade.
Light on my feet. All right. What the Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Let's take it upon ourselves to get a long rest, since we did just beat up a freaking boss fight. Which one's the weird Githyanki one? We did need to talk to Lae'zel about something.
Just what I need.
And Willow's dad.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name.
The other brain
Baldur's
isn't,
Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yeah, man. Blade of Faerun. How'd that sound? Absolute's cult has Ravengard.
Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
No, I think they're gonna sully his reputation by making Ornash look like the good
Orin?
guy.
I'd never
Gortash,
heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player
Classic.
with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
No kidding. You can tell me about your path now.
But first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'm not gonna judge you for making a pact, friend. Give my life.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
So is this the events of... okay.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a
one for
lofty
each
totem.
type of
Atop each
chromatic
totem,
dragon.
a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm.
First of Tiamat's 5
the
heads.
first of Tiamat's
Yikes.
5 heads. As the
White
maelstrom
thirst, no
howls,
bueno.
Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save
Can't really
it,
1v1 Tiamat.
she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
You had the time to do that? Why would you want to save us? Yeah.
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
I feel like she'd want more than just another, like, a 10-year-old, you know? Sacrificing your soul to save the city.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I
It's good that
agreed,
you haven't doubted,
I burned with the
regretted that
fires of
choice.
Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash.
I do feel like
My
maybe
soul
he
was
got
bound,
played, but
and my lips were sealed.
is that how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak
That's
from a
unpleasant.
distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Unless you took it out. What about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Kicked him out because he got other information about that. No bueno. Okay, I want to talk to Astarion. Maybe Shadowheart too.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Agreed.
You wanted something?
Leave. I think we're not gonna get more dialogue until we go to long rest mode.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before.
Of course.
I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
Historically. Okay. See if we talk to these girls.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And
did you guys enjoy your sex?
My father. I heard what happened. What
None of my business, I'm sorry.
Become by killing him.
It's just
You set
comedic
him
how
free.
open Aelin was about it.
You set Aelin free. And me.
A lot of history.
But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother.
The mausoleum had
rest
some
her
history in it that
soul,
was
had
recent
wished.
because it
He was everything
had
to me,
moonrise.
all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Sure, yeah.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it.
She would
Lucky
be
for
the
me,
daughter
she
of
felt the
a
same
friggin'
way.
noble thinking
But
that way.
my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural.
For some people, that's not natural, but sure.
And this is where I still need answers. I died.
Sorry, I just...
Black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows.
Sorry, I saw someone go live. We're gonna try and support them. Did he shout boo?
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak, could only run. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years.
Whole 100 years, of course.
That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land.
She doesn't know why she died.
My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Good on you. Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except
But I do wonder what killed her.
Healing. Rest.
And if it's not Shar. Shar had assassins, if I recall correctly.
I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Don't even worry about it. Can I get Shadowheart to talk to you guys?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Are you gonna hug me? Cause... Step back.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
What does that mean?
Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrtle,
yo, he's like a double
is
traitor.
Dead at last. My mate, most high.
My mate.
Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Thank you. You're the one who killed him, though. I couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed.
I could have.
Faerun itself trembles
Kind of just came in and kill stealed, but hey,
my
paladin,
darling
man.
Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Why is your wing still out? You took them away earlier. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
My bonds, but not my duty.
The dead
The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
What the heck just happened? Hang on a sec. Still a great deal about you, but I don't know.
And I will tell.
How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell? Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly.
How did she die? Can you tell
pain
me?
Could be touched by no
Are you capable of telling me?
No boundary. He turned to wretched Shar, the Lady of Loss, for relief, and she whispered into his ear.
You guys live in a polytheistic society, like world. You are aware that these gods actually exist. Selûne isn't going to give you help for loss. That's not her domain.
There,
It makes sense for someone to go to her. It doesn't make sense to betray the previous one there, but...
Murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature.
Oh, that's what happened.
And Ketheric fed upon my immortality.
So they'd kill the Night
while.
Song to become a... That's why she's old.
Brute is dead.
Yikes.
And we live.
No wonder she was so pissed. I would have stomped his brains out too.
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
There
can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial
It said continue, but there was another question that was tied to it. Okay. Would your mother be willing to aid us?
She already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin.
I wasn't going to expect any other answer.
Her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Leave, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to her during the camp section, I guess. Everybody's not in the party.
Miss the shadow curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did.
You would dislike the sun. That's my bad. I don't know if drow in this game get the disadvantage that comes with seeing the sun. I'm willing to check, actually. Can I?
Yes.
Tenets. Oh, I like that they gives you the tenets. Fight the greater evil, exerting your wisdom, identify the higher morality in any given instance, and fight for it. No mercy for the wicked, chasing those who dole out their villainy by wiping their blight from the world forever. Failure to abide by these tenets will... if she breaks the first tenet, wouldn't that... Nice. Pardon me. Good lord. She's got a lot of powers now. 7, I think?
Awaiting orders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11? So if she reduces anybody's HP under 11, she gets a kill. And they explode. And they deal damage. Which is cool. How's this doing? 19 versus your chainmail. Oh, that's just a +2 chainmail. Oh, yeah, of course she'd wear that. It's versatile. She's... its damage is significantly higher. Once per short rest, if you're below, you gain a temp. Okay. You gain 1 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls, and it gives you the shield bash ability. Yeah, why not gear her up in Ketheric's gear? I mean, she was of an absolute. She's already made to take his police. It makes a lot of sense. Lightning spell slot restoration. Yeah, for smites.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. How much farther can I go?
It's camping time, I guess. No other pending conversations. We are bone tired. No pun intended.
I need a quick word.
Why did I want to talk to Starry?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves.
I think I probed into her mind.
I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets.
They would tell you that, yes.
Yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
Classic.
When you freed
don't have
me,
to be angry about it.
you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you,
I sensed a similar bond.
Tethered to 2 others.
You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
I don't remember this.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation.
I like the way that they
she
use the words.
wants you to see
in these
whatever
scenes.
is about to be revealed.
Sure.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
There's that scar. She assumed it was from the wolves. The wolf was a druid, so it wasn't from the wolves. Your elves are peeking. Your ears are peeking through your hood. The Sharns killed her father.
You'll remember that it is a common right among Selûne's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
So her parents were followers of
What?
Selûne.
Who was that man?
You already know.
The scar is
Did you
not where the
see
blood was,
yourself
but
in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
she's a high elf, right?
That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your
What?
mother,
We saw him
too.
get killed in the vision,
No.
right?
It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents.
The 2 that your
I
bones
need to save them.
I'll
Your
help.
parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair.
So an enclave.
But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors,
Oh yeah, we're
friends,
marked.
even lovers.
We are marked
They
for
will
murder
all be
times.
enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to
I
come.
will not be marked by their murder
but
times.
not yet forearmed.
Oh, baby. Careful,
It
isn't
no
that thing
longer
supposed
has
to be able
the
to kill
power
you?
to harm me. Now that I've removed it from Shah's domain, Shah is quick
Okay.
to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it
Yeah, why do
call
you have to
to
say
me
that way?
as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you.
You're not gonna use a spear.
Same as before.
I need every advantage, it seems.
She has
Thank
a
you.
legendary mace.
A
Give
debt
me the spear.
repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
There it is. Why? Also, she says it
Shah
hurts every time.
torments you still.
So funny.
What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Lit, dude. I don't think they gave me the spear, man. It is 100% in Shadowheart's inventory. Okay. Can I go to the Traveler's Chest? I mean, is there anybody else to talk to? Like,
So, it's a quest to free
Lae'zel.
Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family
oh,
reunion
buddy, I
waiting
think
in the
everybody's got
city.
some bad news and coming in town. Can I get to the Traveler's Chest? Where did I put that? It's over here.
What's inside?
Lae'zel's over here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, she got the spear, and it is a big and It doesn't have finesse though. That's why I'm not equipping it, because my weapon has. Wait, does my
interesting times.
Does it have finesse? Am I just doing no damage? Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm very confused. Like I got buffed. There we go. And a monk weapon is anything that I am proficient in and does not have two-handed or heavy weapon. So versatile counts. Then Shadowheart, I'm sorry, you can use the thing. I can't. So you're gonna give me this. Like, it's better for me, I think. 9 to 16 damage, 8 to 18 damage, but it gives me dark vision, which is cool. Also the ability to do Moonbeam and Moonmote. Moonmote says it is a thing. Movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Oh, cool. Advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. What does this give me? Thunder Smite and Topple. So an ability I don't use and some extra. Oh, because it does a little bit of extra damage. Pardon me. This is a +3 weapon. I'm gonna equip this, and I'm gonna give this to literally anybody else. Here you go. It's versatile. Do it with only one. There's no reason to do it with only one, actually. So, no.
At the ready.
Gale, what you got? Cacophony versus the Staff of Arcane Blast. Blast grants an additional 1d4 saving throws and weapon attack rolls in addition to. Oh, no, he gets to do extra damage with that.
Got a long road ahead.
I'll be right back. I need to use the washroom. Let's save our game. Just in case something goes wrong. I've seen the power go out or the internet go out this time, so we'll be RB. I'm back. Hello.
Best be on my way.
Looks like nobody else wants to speak. No, I want to talk to Lae'zel for the 50th time.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
You could have been a vengeance paladin, and you just passed on that, huh?
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too. and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense.
We figured it out, Lae'zel. I don't need your help.
Wait. The texts are enciphered,
What
but
is
I've
that?
solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Yeah, we're gonna free
Your
him.
head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
She doesn't like the name. I've already deciphered
This
this.
is
What do you
more
think?
than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade.
Oh, Gith, not
Orpheus
Vlaakith.
is no more.
Right, but what if the story is true? Oh yeah, propaganda
And so
comment,
it is.
absolutely.
A fabrication. A clever one, too, to masquerade as an ancient history. How many such stories could there be? And how many minds have been warped by them?
Your tadpoles connect, and you see the truth. Lae'zel speaks with conviction, but she is riddled with doubt.
Okay. Good talk, I guess. I'm glad I didn't need to have that on hand. Nobody seems to want to have a chat, so we're gonna go to bed. Split it, please. So that I don't have to use all 3 in one go. I'm begging. Minthara, why are you glowing? Why is everyone glowing? What's happening? Minthara just like sleeping like this is... Oh, she's in a trance. I knew this already. Half my party members are elves. 2 talks. Lae'zel?
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us.
You didn't want to talk
They
about
will
that before,
emerge
Lawrence?
from the shadows and descend from the skies. And we will grant them their only just fate.
I mean, they did talk about the fact that that's how they cull the weak, right? That's what they kept saying. But now I think at this point Shadowheart's supposed to be white-haired.
I've been lied to. My
We can't
whole
see it
life.
because of the helmet.
And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
I think anyone who was in your situation would.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Have a lot on your mind. Okay, let's go with you've been forced to live a lie. At
Indeed.
least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
She's gonna dye her hair. And what's
You'll
that?
see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Anybody else? No? We can leave? Sweet. Are you gonna keep chilling or, like, cause...
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Oh, man. You will never not make me laugh. It's so good. I am taking Minthara. Ah, but she's got all that cool equipment. Never mind. I like this party for now. Alright, let's go to Baldur's Gate.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Duh. Most of them dead, probably, too. Progress your adventure. Onwards we pow.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows.
Does this mean I can come back and it won't be
Ketheric's
nasty
reign of
looking?
living death is
Hell
over.
yeah. Look at
Your
it, so
courage has been
pretty.
tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
The light and the life is coming back. Shadow rot is disappearing. Trees are becoming trees. The leaves are growing. It's beautiful. Sign that we've done the right thing. I'd have the same feeling he would, yeah. I think so. Look at his face. Yeah, I'd get that smile. Just like a, yes, finally a sign that something good is happening. Much like the party at the end of Act 1, this is your encouragement to keep being a good guy. Leave the world a better place than you arrived in. We are almost caught up to where I was on my own solo playthrough on my own solo playthrough on my own solo? Offline is the word I want to use. The playthrough that I did offline that I'm not done with yet. We're almost caught up. We just started Act 3. Almost started Act 3, my bad. Not quite there yet. I believe Act 3 starts when we're out of Worm's Rest. Pardon me. Stupid golden cane. That's Orin, isn't it?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash.
You look
we
like
were
a rat,
interrupted.
dude.
Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
Who's
So
gonna
you
trust
came
this guy with the
cowering to my
red metal-tipped
chambers?
boots? Come on.
I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord.
Wild guess. I don't think
But
it's
there is
natural.
panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Raven Guard's position?
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
No, the
Your
painting.
plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
He's like,
Neither
whoa.
of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a
You should have
Baldurian
expected
welcome.
us to, man.
I itch to peel you.
Oh, she's
To
disturbing, yeah.
split your skin. To see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst
Chosen
again.
as Baal for a reason. Birds? Put the wings. Okay. I think we rest here and then things go sideways, right? Oh no, we get attacked by the Gith. Yeah. Attacked? Welcomed? Visited? Visited by the Gith, I believe. I think it's the Githzerai in this case, though. Oh no, we have a little date time now, yeah? My new sandals.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence.
One sleep
One
away.
sleep away.
Yeah, it's my hometown. Wearing the same underwear that Shadowheart is? Or am I imagining that? Worms, look out.
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design.
You say that sporting a spiderweb on your neck. Must be glad
I take no
Ketheric's dead.
pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
The man you killed was a
Life
bitter old
was
fossil.
crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything.
Yeah, clearly.
First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly
it is a sharp
soft-hearted
mind
sometimes.
that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
All the sympathy's gone. There we go. Magic mirror on the ground.
Glad to have
Starion. Now you'd like to speak?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador.
Yeah.
And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something.
That's
if
fair.
we can
That's more than getting a deal with
Raphael. We can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Where would they be?
Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Okay, so that compensates for the having him around when Raphael was there. Withers is over there. It's a dead end over here. Is Arabella here?
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
No. I'm gonna have to experiment with hirelings when I'm doing a solo playthrough, I think. Dog, I can't even.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
I am worried about you.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
That's 100% a fair statement.
I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
That's fair. We could try to save
Damon? There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But
there's always a solution.
I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift.
It's been a while since
touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me.
That she can go around poking.
Let me enjoy that.
Can you imagine being her and just being like,
please?
I would just poke and smack everybody.
Thanks, soldier.
I'll leave it now for now.
I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
I feel like we should have this conversation a lot earlier. Minthar's here. Crash is here. Doesn't seem to be anybody else we need to do.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the
just the Sword Coast is
by
being
the brain and by extension
optimistic.
the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers.
I never thought that
This would have been your
Ceramorphosis was
fate
chosen
too,
by the Elder
were it
Brain,
not
but
for
sure.
the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions?
Yes, that.
Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Later on my Dark Urge run. I'll succeed. Nope. I will do what feels right. Free everyone.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Oh dear. The reckoning is upon us. Prison's trying its best. What do you deal with, prison? Come back to me. Oh, okay. And those are Githzerai and not
Fight your way
Githyanki.
to the portal. I need your help.
You guys are funny. Gishrakrakla. Zephyr.
May the gods take you first.
Look, I don't mean to kill you, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate non-lethal. Take that away, and then we're gonna punch you one more time, okay? Yeah, thanks. You have nothing on you that is actually worth it.
Forever, pal. Count on me.
Oh man. Hi, Gishran. They're monks too. I've got the highest speed I can have in our party right now. I missed.
Ready for battle.
Clicked the wrong thing, gosh darn it. Sorry, buddy. Attack.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
What was that? What happens if we don't die? We just turn into illithid. Oh, she takes control, of course. Hey. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Night.
Time to press ahead, folks.
Now this is my happy place.
We'll debate that later on, I think. Come on.
Soldier.
Wait, but I'm on his side. I want to be on his side. Why are you attacking me? That's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Slip. I called it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will
So
all
you
become
say.
thralls.
The end of all? Yeah, bye.
Here goes nothing.
Help you protect her. So what is this the skull of? I want to know.
That thing's about to blow.
Gale, do you have any sort of insight on this? I very much want to rework this. So does Voss. We're in the astral plane. We don't have to worry about.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under
Wake
attack.
up. Why do we have friendly bug guys? Thara, do you mind giving me a lay on hands real quick? Already level 10. What? How do I learn that? She just cast Fireball. Why are there so many friendly intellect devours?
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
There's the squad. Got anything on him? Lots of crispy boys. Whee!
It's
initiative.
Come to the skull.
I'm trying. Super floaty. Come on, squad. All right, let's go.
Can't give up now.
Renegated and Illithid. There's Orpheus. Nice. That was a range attack. Failed, buddy. Dressed in armor, of course. Nice. Smooth moves, bucko. Hit him with a save?
A mind flayer.
We've seen a couple, and they're not all. That's an illiterate, actually.
Yankee is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
Wait, but okay, what happens if we don't subdue him?
Let my form deceive you.
I think he's an illiterate.
I'm the one that's been
It's usually
protecting you.
depicted by what they're wearing. My understanding.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
See, there's no reason to distrust you.
Me.
If we ignore the fact that you're a mind flayer. Die, monster! Leave the
do
game
not understand. He will attack anyone that reeks of Illithid. That includes you. And you will not even be able to defend yourself. If you kill him, the Absolute will enthrall you.
Then we don't kill him.
I'm not your enemy.
I don't want to fight you. Prove.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove.
You have mind powers,
though. The Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live. Last time we were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you.
I don't plan on killing you.
I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern. That night when you held me, I was vulnerable. You comforted me.
I do remember.
Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need.
You're trying to push me towards being a mind
flayer. Now, help me. The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master.
I don't want to subdue Morpheus, though. I want to free him. What happens if we say no? I'm nervous because, like...
Without me, you will perish.
Myth of Mind, who asked for our help to do an prison, we do not trust the Mind Flayer, and now we get the attacking us. Also, he's fighting us. Okay, say we go this way. They're Githyanki, they're not Gitsarai. I was incorrect. Don't do that again. Of course you saved. We are currently doing non-lethal. Bye, Gale. Poor Gale.
Destroy the honor god.
You're attacking me. Yup. Nice. Everybody's an enemy. You know, things we couldn't ever do in...
Let me recite their demise.
Any higher difficulty, I feel. We can't reach that. No, we can't reach that actually. We're late. Okay. He's got bless. Stay away from me. I'm trying to protect Orpheus, you understand, but you're not helping me here. Oh, what's that? Jeez. Okay, what's with all the attacks here?
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
You're joking.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
We can kill him. I can't see what all this is. Infernal binding implies it's from a deity of sorts.
Light on my feet.
Not a deity, a fiend. I'm enraged. No. Thanks. I will avoid being held personed. Save. Yeah, I'm not done. Okay.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
No, because then he explodes. Again. Come on.
Unleash me.
Damage is damage at this point. Yeah, I can cast some big boy spells real close here, and it's not going to be a problem, which I like a lot. Again? Didn't we just do this?
Time for some bloody work.
Kidding. Yeah, starts with the bonus action. Interesting.
I'm fading fast.
Yeah, we're not really paying attention how much HP we got. Wait, well. That's fine.
I must regain control of the Ketheric Prince.
Where are you going? Go straight there. Okay. Do I not get great weapon? Oh, it doesn't count as kill.
Fresh orders?
Yeah. This one. I'm curious to see if we get to do... if the fight ends when we fight off the gift.
Witching hour. Don't get too close.
It does. He can't
Your
speak,
reluctance to
so I
help
can't talk
nearly
to him.
cost us everything. You saw reason.
Nice, they have some dialogue specific just to that.
Don't look at me like that. I'm a mind flayer, yes. And the one who saved you again.
I'm not interested in your garbage about being a mind flayer. My issue is the fact that we have Orpheus there.
How is this possible? Gods, we've been so blind.
Oh, she's mad about it too.
I was someone once. Someone just like you.
And then you turned into mind flayer. Yes, that's how that works.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who called me.
The colony we found earlier, I guess.
To what I am now.
Bug.
For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke
It's not
free
impossible for
and
them to
started
break
a
free.
new
We know this
life
already.
in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmate.
Excuse me.
We formed a partnership. And through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate.
That'll be our best way to prove.
People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was.
I feel like it is
My needs were sated.
a strange coincidence that there's an empire of mind flayers in the past.
Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Baldur. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became
It's a very
slave
glamorous,
once again. A slave he
very
continued
glamorous
to
story. Very, very convenient for us to think he's good.
was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Who's the Githyanki?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication.
In that prison.
It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blacketh declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blacketh wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my homeland, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them.
I didn't do nothing except get the thing to grow by accident.
To control.
Well, I tried not to kill them. Were you in prison? Was it you or Orpheus that Blacketh wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blacketh was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
Were you in prison here too?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many,
it protected you from
but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment.
It's an astral prison.
While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Sorry, friends texting me. I'm telling you I'm streaming. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea.
You shut your mouth.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing,
I've been good at persuasion.
doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy.
I don't trust my own mind around mind flayers, that's the problem. I am no
You are already more illithid than you realize. It hasn't.
See, this is the part that skeeves me out.
You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of
First it's about freedom from the Elder Brain, I'm protecting you. He hates you because you're this, and then all of a sudden it improves your form, it's better for you, you should continue.
This form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I don't like
it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid
then I get all veiny and stuff, no thanks.
I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
I'm not doing it.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have.
I could beat the living crap out of you here and now.
As an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced.
See how he's manipulating this?
But in case you change your mind,
I don't know. I'm giving that to Minthara. She can do what she wants with it.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey.
Yeah,
you heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Astral touched tadpole.
Let's move.
Does heal volume or another and let the infected companion into it more. I wonder if it's gonna turn her into a full-on mind flare. That's my question.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Oh. I mean, I'm surprised about that, but we can try. She doesn't really trust me much.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. We'll talk.
She's been taking tadpoles non-stop. Why is she telling me now she's not willing? How strange. Uninhibited Kushigo. Spirit deals additional damage equal to... What? That's so silly! What do you mean? I'm weak to psychic, right? I wonder we were getting our butts kicked.
Something good here, I hope.
I'll pick you up before you fall down.
Here goes nothing.
Just a road of domination.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse. But for the merman,
I think this is a good stopping point.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Or pretty much here. Mysterious artifact again? Okay. Oh yeah, it ran away from her. Actually, let's try and convince Minthara real quick. Karlach just lying down. Alright, girly. Where is Minthara? I know she was far.
In your name.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Very well.
You wish to consult me?
I do.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth.
She's barely...
If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. I am surprised you have not drawn on its power yourself.
I mean, I'm not interested. Use it.
I will be unstoppable.
I'm a little worried about that. Companion is not willing to become a half and can use the astral tadpole. And she will because it's in her inventory.
life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
No. It gives her 3 powers, if I remember. Eat it.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and
I did this with my barbarian character too, for the same reason that Minthara.
You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
This is basically making these characters mystics for the record.
Once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
I did this with my barbarian character too, for the same reason that Minthara agreed to this.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Eat it.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
points for herself.
I am listening.
Partial.
No time to rest.
Hey, good looking. You need my expertise.
Gives her access to some other stuff. She can fly, for the record, right now. Push anything target 6 meters. Black hole, intense gravity that slows and possibly. Okay, mind blast. I'm gonna go with that. What is this? Deepen your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation. No, actually, we don't use it for that. Once per turn, when you make an attack roll, the attack reduces the target's corresponding ability by 1. The reduced ability score cannot be decreased lower than 1. The ability that reduces the same is the one used to make the attack. Okay. That's busted. Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take each time they miss. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Okay, not bad. Free cast. You have discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Spell slots, charges, and similar resources cost for your next action or spells are removed, but only once per long rest. Sculpt the magical nexus allows those within it to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. That is ridiculously good.
Never a dull moment.
I wonder if you can fully turn them into a lithid. Alright, how about we long rest for reals? Didn't even make us use our resources, interestingly enough. Alright, who are we talking to? Shadowheart, who will have changed her hair by now, I bet.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior.
True that.
The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
Your helmet got a little beamed
But I digress.
I don't know where, but...
Did you want something?
This is where we tell her hair looks nice. Okay. Lae'zel, who has now seen Orpheus, in theory.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
And I plan on freeing him.
It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The comet? What? Comet? Mighty powerful prince who can block out an ill-lit hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command.
Githyanki have inherent
the Emperor spoke
psionic abilities, we can't forget.
Truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith.
Go ahead.
Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
It's always interesting that they consider Tiamat an archdevil. She's a deity.
Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
She's a lich, is she not? That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000
only the
years.
157th has been a lich.
But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay.
Okay.
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Ketheric Thorm himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us.
Right,
Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid.
You would help
Should
the
Orpheus
Manflayer.
go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
And the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay. How do we...
What
free him?
about him? The
Why is he called
historical
Prince of the
slates
Comet?
describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters.
What did he block
and
there?
glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer.
You've taken to this Vlaakith
and
being a
her
liar and
knights
the
as
manipulator
butchers
very,
who
very
sliced
well.
him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
That's the part we want, right? Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall.
Well, if we get the tadpoles gone...
But I pledge to live as they perished,
didn't die.
in the service of Gith's son.
Okay. Anybody else want to quit chat? Was that our... Volo? Night Song... The Wizard in Baldur's... Oh yeah! Githyanki Warrior. And the Pale Elf. Right, so we're gonna need to do a bit of that, huh? A little bit of exploration here, party switching. We're gonna save. We're gonna call it a day before we move on to Act 3. Actually, we are moving on to Act 3 next time. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing Baldur's Gate again. Or I guess later today, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing Baldur's Gate again, and we will be surpassing where I have been on my solo. We will be going into new stuff exclusively. I hope you folks are looking forward to that. I know I am. I have no idea what to expect from there. All the plot twists will be news to me. All the finales will be news to me. All the side quests finally getting to their ends will be news to me. So, looking forward to that. If you guys haven't already, consider subscribing, following the channel, subscribing on YouTube, and we're trying to get. I'm trying to get TikTok streaming going. I'm not sure how good that's gonna go. TikTok has requirements for if they want you to stream, and we don't have a lot of followers on TikTok, to be honest. All I do is post clips there. So, but we could fix that. So I guess what we're gonna try and do is, how about we try and get some followers over there on TikTok, to see if that'll help us out a bit. I guess to try and get something going over there. I think that Streamlabs is going to allow me to do both, so I'm going to attempt to do that. I hope you folks would like to help me out with that. I'm going to try and figure out stream elements with a timer and whatnot for that. But yeah, so keep an eye out on TikTok. It's still Pyrus Manaverse. You can find me there. Same name, same tag, same picture, if I remember correctly, and you'll notice it'll be me in the clips. If you look at the videos I've posted, some of them are pretty old, but it is what it is. Yeah. Without anything else to say, I think it's time to say goodbye. Peace out, folks. Love you, folks. We'll see each other tomorrow, today, this afternoon, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll be doing Tales of Xillia 2 with Ada in the evening. Bye.